What's up, guys? Tuki here, a very under the weather person. Man, this is going to be another rough episode, but kicking right off here, the pack you are seeing being opened right now is the Season 1 Competitive Seasons Reward Pack, and obviously we don't get too much in it, but that does bring me to what this episode's going to be. We are going to play our first 3 games in Round 1 of Season 2 in Competitive Seasons, but let me know. Should I just play competitive seasons on my own time and not make it an episode, just so that we can keep going with our normal online seasons and we can keep that progression going? Let me know. But as we really get into this, oh boy, do we have a lot, because we need to get some stuff done here. Starting off, the top comment of the last episode, it was a tie. We had some other ones that were more liked, but it came down to these based off of what we could afford. There is a Nathan MacKinnon, and there is a Chris Letang. And honestly, I think I'd rather go for MacKinnon, not just because he's the cheaper option, but we could finally replace Travis Konechny, even though MacKinnon, I believe, has a 74 face-off rating. Yes, he does, but we should be all right until we get a better center, and then we can move MacKinnon off to the wing. So first things first, Nate MacKinnon is the player we would have bought. I am sorry, Letang. I'd love to have you on this team. Probably should have taken the opportunity to buy you now while you are a little bit cheaper, but it is what it is, and I am not too concerned. But getting into the big business of this episode, obviously the Hut expansion is out, and EA drastically changed the game again. And we're going to take advantage of this, because we have a ton of untradeable players on this team that we simply can't do anything with. They are sitting there worthless. So we are going to take advantage of this, and we're going to do what we have to do, and we're going to get us some of these starter packs, because why not? You know, it's not like we've had a very defined set of rules here. Unfortunately, you can only do that one once. I forgot about that, which is unfortunate. Rare player, though, I believe we can do at least one of these. I'm not sure as far as the rare players go. Has my game frozen? Is the question. Alright, what do you say we try that again? We should have 10 rare players that are untradeable that we can use to get a few more of these expansion players. So this team, again, has the potential to change drastically. I do wish I could have used more of those untradeable non-rares, though, because, again, they are just going to sit there. Let's throw Hellebuck, UC Jokinen, Jimmy Howard, Brodin, Johnson. Who else can we throw in there at the moment? Barkov, Little, Coyle. And we're going to have to throw somebody else in there, aren't we? We need one more? 2 more. Okay. So who can we use? Who can we use to put into this team? Hopefully somebody. Hopefully. Now you might notice at the moment Patrick Hornqvist and Chris Neal are not currently in the lineup. I was going to try using a slightly different lineup in this next game. Alright, you know what? Let's go open up that first pack, and then we'll hope to get 2 more rare players in there. It might change up the lineup, and we will see if we can actually get that pack. So let's go open up this first reward pack quickly here. And again, gameplay-wise, the highlights are going to be very condensed as it is. I'm not sure how much I want to talk. It almost might be in pure highlight reel form. Well, let's take a look. What do we get in this pack? Hemsky. Alright, well, if he counts as a rare player, he is right out the door. Really? I'm going to get a fucking extra Liga jersey? A contract. Minnesota Wild, Gustafsson, Byron Fraze. Well, this is just awful, isn't it? Holy shit. Sedlak, Dalton Prout. Well, we got Provorov. He won't fit into the lineup, but we got Provorov. Joseph Blandisi. Alright, this is still pretty shit, isn't it? Spencer Abbott, Shane Harper. Oh my god. I mean, in fairness, all we did was use untradables to get them. But can I get at least one decent one that will actually make this team? Anton Roussel's not it. Edmondson's not it. Holy shit. In fairness, you get a shitload of cards out of this. Nothing that really works for this series, though. You got Matt Murray, who might be worth it as a backup, although then again he has that new synergy style. Holy shit, the amount of cards. And we've got nothing that's going to help us. Pascal Dupuis. Like, really? Camper and Malone. Oh my god. Well, depending on what these cards count as, we might be sending them right back to get something else. Now, the good news is, after a little bit of tinkering, we are going to be able to complete this other set, and hopefully we will get something better. Now, there is going to be one player in here that I previously said I can't imagine myself getting rid of, but unfortunately for Patrick Hornqvist, he is now expendable because of the addition of Jordan Eberle. So it's going to be Patrick Hornqvist and Louis Eriksson that we use to complete this set. And let's hope for something a little bit better, because none of the players we had out of that first pack, the reward pack that we opened, and then this first set pack are going to be used. So if we're going to get a game changer here, it is going to be in this pack right here. And then, of course, we can get into the gameplay finally. But let's take a look. We get 5 items, 5 random gold rare players. What are we going to get? Can we get a major game changer is the question. First card up is Ryan Spooner. That's not awful. I don't know if he'll make it into the lineup. 77 faceoffs. I don't know if he'll make it into the lineup, but that's not a terrible start. We get Mike Green. Again, not awful. It has a right-handed shot. Maybe we use him instead of Torrey Krug and Chara on the third pair. We get the special version of Jack Johnson, which is funny because we, of course, just used the normal version. Lance Bouma. Come on, last card, Joel Ward. Okay, I don't know if any of these players will get into the lineup either. So guys, as we finally get into the gameplay, here's the lineup that we are going to use for Game 1. Top line stays the same, second line stays the same. The new third line, Matthews, McKinnon, and Atkinson. The new fourth line, Saad, Konechny, and Jordan Eberle. No Chris Neil in the lineup in this episode. There's a strong chance I'm going to sell him. Just saying, strong chance I'm going to sell him. Defensively, Torrey Krug is in for Zdeno Chara. Chara might also be sold, but we are going to test out Krug first to see what he can do. And all of the new players, they're not in the lineup at the moment. We are going to hold on to them, though, because they are sellable. So either I will sell them, or if we get a reward pack in this episode and we get some players, we could do the set again. But anyway, it's been long enough. Let's get into the gameplay. Fuck. Oh my god. Player switching. You're brutal. Thanks, Bissonette. Thank you. Oh my god. The programming in this game is fucking marvelous.
You shall not pass!
Attaboy, Weber. Skinner to Mike Richards, and we get the better of him. Tough opponent so far. Very aggressive and good defensively, and when your computer AI decide not to cooperate, that can be problematic, but Mike Richards gets the goal. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Bufflin, AI Bufflin misses a hit. Oh my god, how did that not go in? It was bad enough that I missed the hit, but then AI Bufflin decided he wanted to miss too. Oh, we missed a huge chance to pass it to Johansson there. Hopefully that won't come back to haunt me, but that is a gigantic fuck up on my part. Holy shit. I'm gonna blame being sick for that one. What can I say? Ray Bourque just really wanted the puck from Jeff Skinner. Alright, well, Ray Bourque absolutely molests Jeff Skinner. And we get the goal, and that's a pack. Ryan Johansson, last second, gets the goal with .6 to go. That could be the backbreaker. That could be a rage quit, and it is. Good God. In fairness, he was a lot better than what the stats indicated, but 22 shots to 5. And we force a rage quit in competitive seasons, so that is also 2 packs. 2 7.5K packs for the Bourque goal and the rage quit. So this team will continue to change, but that is a perfect start. I'm really surprised. A player who he was a good player. I'm surprised he rage quit for sure. I mean, he just got aggressive and you play to the whistle, right? You play to that final horn. So now these are essentially 7.5K packs. Of course, we're getting 2 7.5K packs. So I'm going to get this 15K pack, and of course, like I always do, I will put the coins back on this account from my other account that actually has a decent coin total. So let's do that, and then of course, at the end of the episode, down in the comments below is where you can find the updated coin total, just to make sure. Of course, if we sell stuff too along the way, it will change. But can we get a game changer in this pack is the question. We start off with a bunch of consumables. Hampus Lindholm. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. I don't know if he'll get into the lineup, and that's the thing. I prefer to have Paul Bissonnette on defense. So essentially all we have is that third pairing defensive spot currently taken by Kronwall. So Hampus Lindholm, maybe he'll be traded in, maybe it'll be Kronwall. David Desharnais will certainly not make this lineup. Riley Sheahan will not make this lineup. Russia logo, man, what is with the what's with the Red Wing combos here? Athanasiou, only an 80, will certainly not make it. I know he has good skating. Andreas Martinson, wow, this pack is kind of shit. Just saying. Can we get a big player at the end here? Please. Now, unfortunately, we can't do the expansion set conversion because most of the players we just got in that pack are non-golds, technically, or non-rare, I should say. Again, I'm sick, I'm sorry. But we can do the logo trade-in. So we do have a gold collectible here, and we should be able to get another one by trading in the jerseys. So let's do that for the hell of it while we're here. Before getting into Game 2, and the lineup will stay the same for Game 2. And it'll be interesting to see what players we have in the club at the end of this episode, because then the lineups can really change depending on who we have, and of course the coin total as well. But anyway, Game 2, let's get into it. Maybe force another rage quit. Oh, big save from Bishop. Oh, I should have gone backhand. And Krug, who's set up specifically to be good at those, absolutely blew it. Yeah, but we got the block with him. Holy shit. And Mike Richards with the easy rebound. Big block on one end by Torrey Krug. Nice shot on goal for Bissonnette, and Mike Richards is there for the rebound. I haven't seen that move before, son. Come on. Nathan McKinnon, a little bit of a broken play. I don't know how to explain that one. A little bit lucky, a little bit skillful with the timing of that poke check. Nathan McKinnon gets his first goal for the club. Not a debut goal, though, but I'll take it. And Pacioretty, I feel bad about that one. I do. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, my God. I can't breathe. But Alex Stalock swiped it right to Patches. That's That is unfortunate. Konechny stays in the lineup because we had to get rid of Louis Eriksson to make that set happen. His speed, man. His speed is just so OP in this game. It is unreal. We're up 4-0. McKinnon was the closest guy to the puck for quite a while there. And he gets a goal. He somehow makes it through. Got a little bit too distracted by player switching. Nate McKinnon was clearly the closest guy to the puck as he was breaking out, but hey, good for him. He stayed when other people probably wouldn't have, and he gets rewarded with a nice goal with Matt Molson. Why? Whenever I get the puck, everybody just crashes the middle, and he passes it into the goal. All right, I'm not gonna say it's anything particular about this game, but I don't know. All of a sudden, I try to break out, and I have everyone else on my team molesting whoever has the puck. But all right, 4-2. Where the fuck was Kronwall going? Oh boy. And a rather entertaining end to this game with my AI suddenly dropping an IQ by a full 100 points. But regardless, that is a win in Game 2. I will take it. And hey, at least we get to see the end screen this time. So that's a plus. But I do want to show you guys the game stats if I can get through this mountain of menus, EA. Why can't I skip this? Why? Thank you. It's just me being sick and annoyed, but 28 shots to 10. Your 3 stars. Torrey Krug, actually, the first star of the game, and his agility has been a great addition to this team when you have guys like Weber, Bissonnette, and Bufflin on defense. But yeah, overall, not a bad game. Our third and final game of the episode, our third and final game of round 1. Can we go a perfect 3 for 3? Let's find out. And he gets the goal with Rob Blake. He's got a super team. Nice set of bounces help him out there to keep possession. And he scores. We're down under 2 minutes into it. And Artemi Panarin, we wait him out on the blue line. Break through, and Panarin makes no mistake. We are tied, and this is going to be an interesting game. Eberle hit the bar. Had him right where we wanted him. He bit on the cross crease, and Jordan Eberle can't bury it. He scored on his only shot. Granted, I only had 4 of them, but goddamn it. Artemi Panarin does it again. Despite a little bit of a lag spike, it worked out for us. It's just a matter of waiting him out, wait for him to make the mistake, and Artemi Panarin capitalizes. He has a super team. He has the same card. I think I'm a little bit better at using mine. Brandon Saad, he caused a little bit of trouble there as, again, player-on-player violence, but ended up working out as he gets the cross crease. We are up 3-1. A computer hooking call. Will that be a rage quit? And he does. Oh my god. 13 shots to 1. He scored on his only shot. But man, again, it's such an old saying. It's such an old saying here. It's not about the team. It is about the individual player. As I will show you this guy's team as long as he doesn't... Actually, you know what? I'll show you here just so you can see the list of players, and then I'll go try to look at it off the leaderboard. But there you just get a look at the names this guy has. And like I said, we'll go take a look at it. Maybe he'll pull somebody off of his team so I can't get a full look at the team. But regardless, that is satisfying to beat a super team. And we go 3 for 3. It's crazy to see some people quit in a competitive seasons match. I really don't understand that. I actually don't know how much that could affect somebody on the leaderboards. But yeah, a perfect 3 for 3. And just like that, 1674. Not too bad. Now, again, I could keep playing on this account. You know, I could play 20 games in a round if I wanted to. That's just not something that sounds too much fun. But we should, if we play the 3 games in each round, at least get decent rewards. So let's see. Can I look him up even if it was in competitive seasons? I don't think I can. Or do I have to go through competitive seasons? Again, this is where I should probably just stop talking, double check, and then move forward. But I should be able to check the recent games here, I would imagine. I would imagine. There we go. Look at that. I should have known that. But let's take a look here at this guy's team. Or can we not? Can we not take a look at his team? I'm not going to waste too much more time on this. Okay, well, you know what? Fuck it. You saw some of the names on that list. Let's go get a 7.5K pack to end this episode. And then, of course, I'll have to put 21,000 coins back on this account. In which case, I am quickly running out of coins. We might have to just limit it to a Bourque goal and a rage quit, which, in fairness, is all that we had in this episode. So it wouldn't be too bad, and, you know, we've still gotten rewarded quite a bit. And who knows what we will get in this 7.5K pack. Greg McKegg, welcome back to the team, buddy. Not exactly what I was hoping for. Toby Enstrom, not terrible, but he won't make it into this team. And that's the thing. We need, he needs to be a rare gold for this to really be worth it. Thomas Hurdle. That's actually not too bad. He doesn't have too bad of a card. Face-offs aren't great, but a potential left wing option for us. And that raises, that's where I pose this question to you guys. Of course, not only who do we end up buying, we're going to have, depending on what we do here, because we have the option of holding on to certain players or keeping them and hoping to use them towards these new sets. So I want to know from you guys, what do we do? First of all, before who do we buy, let me know in your comment, as well as who do we buy. But what do we do with these expansion sets? Because someone like Hampus Lindholm is sellable. I'm not sure how much he goes for, in fairness, this newer version. But we could try to go towards these sets, or we can just sell these players to get the coin totals up. So that is my question to you. Also, I'm probably going to sell Chris Neal and Chara. Or I'll at least sell Chris Neal, because I'll probably get more coins for him. Chara, we'll have to check the market. But let me know. What do we do with these players that we're not going to use? Do we sell them, or do we keep working towards the sets? Let me know. Of course, the goal is to build the best team possible here, so keep that in mind. Like, one of the top comments from the last episode was get as many Bourques as you can. As much as I'd love to have Chris Bourque, Rene Bourque, Ryan Bourque in the lineup, even though Rene and Gabrielle Bourque of the Avalanche aren't related to Ray Bourque, they'd make the team worse. And the goal, of course, is to build the best team possible. But guys, I have talked for long enough. I can still barely breathe. And yeah, that is where I'll end this episode. So like I said, let me know in regards to what do we do with the sets? Do we actually go for the sets or just sell the players? And who do we buy? The next episode, we might get back to online seasons. Let me know as well, competitive seasons. Should I play those offline just to make sure we still get the rewards? Or should I play them online here and make them a part of the episode? If you guys say offline, of course, I'll play the games anyway. We'll get those extra coins. And I won't do rage quit, get a pack. but I'll just play the games offline and we'll get the coins from them and eventually the rewards while still playing online seasons for the episodes. I'm dying, guys. I have to end it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.